What is going on, my fit fam? We are already at the gym. I almost threw y'all at me. Oh my god. Anyways, I just got done streaming for you guys. It was a really uneventful stream. Like, we just could not get the games working today, bro. Very frustrating, but we'll get through it. We're gonna actually be starting a new game series tonight on Twitch if you guys want to tune into that. If you guys are watching this, it's actually already been going, but I think it's gonna be Pacific Drive. I haven't looked into the game too much at all, but from what I can see, it looks really, really cool. So just wanted to get a game going for like the Twitch streams at 7 p.m. Just to have something a little bit different. We've been doing a lot of Hell Divers, so switching it up just a bit. But anyways, leg day today. Man, I think the reason I've been a little bit lower energy this week is just because of allergies and everything like that. I think I've been talking to everybody, and everyone's on the same kind of boat. I don't know if low energy would even be the case. I would say brain fog more than anything. You know, like I actually am very hydrated for today's workout. I probably got like 3/4 of a gallon down. And the only thing that's really bothered me is my arms are actually really tight, so especially my biceps. Holy shit. But my forearms and everything feel really tight. My hands feel tight. So I think I just need to do a lot of foam rolling. I've been kind of skimping out on that a lot recently, but I digress. As far as what we're going to be doing for legs today, I told y'all yesterday we might do some lunges. I don't know if I'm feeling up for those. I kind of want to squat again. I don't know. Part of me wants to do just like a machine only leg day. Like do a glute machine, do a quad machine, hamstring machine, quad machine. That wouldn't be a bad idea either, you know? Just not do anything where we're putting a lot of pressure on our feet. You know, that might honestly be the move, man. Just because it would give us a chance to kind of recoup. You know, I've been kind of complaining a little bit about my feet and making sure that I don't put too much pressure on them. And I mean, that would still give me every opportunity. You know, I'd still be doing quads anyway, or calves anyway, so I'd still be putting a little bit of pressure on them. But it would be a little bit of a way to kind of just give them a break, I guess you could say, and then we could hit them hard with maybe some deadlifts or squats the next time. So I think that might be what we do. But what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and get inside and get nice and warmed up and foam roll like crazy, especially my forearms. I think that's the main thing. Like, I can tell that it's just getting real tight. But anyways, I can feel this pre-workout kicking in. So I'm going to get inside, get warmed up, and get after it. All right, so we actually got the best of both worlds with this one. I remember saying I wanted to do these. We just never did until now. But one leg, or single leg rather, leg press, because this has a really good spot where you can put your leg like in between here. And so it's actually really good. I'm liking these a lot. And the foot's liking them. So we're going to keep rocking with these. I've already gotten in like 5 or 6 sets, so this will be 7 and 8. I'm keeping the weight moderate. You know what I mean? We might actually do like 2 sets of 10 here. I've been doing sets of 8, but volume is what we're going for today, really. Because again, unless I'm doing like a lot of squats, I don't want to do just this ridiculous amount of weight. Just not on the agenda for my feet. Ugh. At least if I want to keep training every day like I am. Which I do. Okay, anyways. Dude, yeah, those are solid. Then as always, give it a good like 10-15 seconds before we switch sides out. But god damn. Those get me. I can already feel the sweat starting to build up too, so that's a good sign. I don't think yesterday we really went super hard. By the way, the fasting is going fantastic. I think moving it up to where my fast starts at 10 p.m. the move. For me at least. Which you guys know, I've done it 8 p.m. before a lot. It's just not really what I want to do unless I've got to do it to give myself more fasting hours, which we might do during a cut, but not during a main game. These are pumping the quads up. Woo! I like it. All right, we'll give it a good
2 minutes here. And I could also just get some calf raises in here too, but I want to do something standing today, and I think we'll do the calf raises for the standing stuff. We should, as long as we keep the intensity high enough, have plenty of time to get through everything I want to get through today. We gotta keep the intensity high, which means keep the rest short. That's why we're going moderate weight. We're not gonna be doing like, not gonna see any like, except for like, since we're doing unilateral right now, of course, like sets of 8 and up are pretty much all we're doing today. And honestly, really after this, we'll probably do like sets of 12 or something like that. But I'm trying to not lean too much to the side. I can feel a little unevenness there in the hips. One more. It's pumping them up, man. It's that constant tension with this thing. I fucking love it. I like it a lot. And then after these, we'll probably get some hamstring somethings. I kind of want to do some seated hamstring curls, not lying, but we'll see what happens. Doing a lot of lying hamstring curls. Just want to switch it up a little bit. Okay. All right. What do we want to do next? I mean, seated hamstring curls we could do. Is that next to me? It's right next to me. Yes, that's what we're going to do. I almost decided not to pop y'all out for these because they just weren't. Yeah, you always have those exercises where they're just not feeling as good as maybe some other exercises do, right? But I would be lying if I said I don't feel one hell of a hamstring pump going on right now. So even though I don't like it, I can tell it's good for me. So I'm going to continue doing it. And I think I'm going to do this for the leg extensions too, because obviously we're going to do leg extensions. But I think we're going to do whatever I record for you guys, unilateral, just to get a couple unilateral sets in. But leading up to them, like the sets I'm not recording, I'm doing both of them. God bless, my legs are like ready to go. I've got like restless leg syndrome going on. Okay, pop this down. And we're just going 8 on each side with this thing too. And honestly, with the hamstring curls, man, I actually intentionally am trying to like keep this leg like really engaged the whole time, but also like turn a little bit, turning my knee out. Kind of like if I were to squat, you know. Is that 8? Yeah, we'll do 10. 9. 10. Okay. And I can feel it. It's really after, because I'm really feeling it in this leg a lot. Especially right now. I think it's also because, like, at the bottom, to really get that squeeze, it's almost like I'm having to squeeze this one, too. Like, strange enough, if you guys can see that. I don't know if y'all can or not. Those are pumped. They're working. It's just like one of those, like I can feel my lower back wanting to arch, which is driving me nuts, but it's just the posterior chain getting tight. But anyways, I'm gonna rest. I'm gonna rest for about 2 minutes. We'll do one more of those. I can feel my legs pumping up. It's a good sign, but also I don't want to give it too big of a rest. Yeah, I'm having to really work to keep my lower back from like helping, if that makes sense. Whew, I'm still trying to figure out this specific hamstring curl machine too, because still haven't got it quite figured out. Like, you can move it back. I don't know. I might actually do a few sets after I get done recording, honestly, because I do want to learn this, because I can tell it's really good for me. I'm just having a hard time figuring it out. Okay. All right. I'm going to play with this a little bit more, but we're going to get the leg extensions going after this one. Check. Okay, I figured out how to be doing the hamstring machine. I was just being stupid. I don't know why I haven't thought it. I probably have thought about that before, I just haven't in a long time. But you need to be further back in the seat so you can brace your freaking knees against this. Felt so much better when I was doing that. Anyways, what was I saying? I guess it was just because we didn't have a seated hamstring curl machine at the other gym. I didn't have that for like a year. So maybe that's why. I don't know. My brain's starting to go out, so we better get these done. So anyways, I'm doing the same thing here. Scooted a lot further back so I can get a good contraction here. And these are feeling pretty good too. Like, I'm feeling like I'm getting a solid pump today. Even though we're not using just like a ton of weight. 6, 8, we'll go for 10. 9, 10. I am feeling some tension right here on this side. My IT band or something. Pay attention to that. But after these, I'll knock out some calves. I'll probably go ahead and hit some abs, and then we'll do a pose out. Because I want to do the pose out in that kickboxing room, because I'm going to do some kickboxing afterwards too. So it's all lining up. But yeah, overall, I have to say, like, I think throwing in like a machine only, and by machine, I don't mean like that really fucking heavy leg press. I mean like the kind of leg press I did today, like a cable machine. Machine only leg days every like 2 weeks, honestly. To give my legs, or specifically my feet, just a little bit of a break, so that way they can heal and I don't get stress fractures and all that good stuff. But we're gonna keep the rest actually short here. Let's go get them. I actually feel like out of anything, my hamstrings are gonna be pretty sore. 8, 10. I mean, we could do more weight here, but that IT thing, it's not sharp, it just feels tight. I think it might be my calf. Either way, oh yeah, right there is a knot. Anyways, we'll get that taken care of either right after the workout, or, we'll just have to pay attention to it. But I think we can just foam roll that out. I don't think it'll be a huge deal. I just don't want to go heavy and like snap something, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to go to Snap City here. All right, good. And that's about 6 to 7 sets of some quads, man. They don't feel like overly trained, but they feel like they got some blood pumped into them, you know what I mean? So I like it. Anyways, yeah, let me go ahead. Fuck, I forgot I gotta get glutes in too. So I need to do the quads, calves, glute machine, and then abs, and then we'll do a pose out. All right, not much to show off. As you guys already know, we are already looking pretty tubby wubbies. But I do know that, like, as we go through it, should get better, should get less tubby wubbies. Let's look at the tubby wubbies, shall we? Whew. Why do I feel like I have a back pump? Huh? Y'all tell me? God, I'm fat as fuck. Granted, too, my heaviest carb meal is right before. I've got to work on my posing, man. I have not been doing any posing in the morning time, like at all. And you can't even really freaking see. No, go ahead. Yeah, man. This is just all that. I'm ready to get. Now, granted, too, I need to tell you all this. This is typically where most people would get on gear. And the reason for that is it's a lot easier to recomp or recomposition whenever you're on some kind of gear, or whether that be, you know, testosterone, peptides. The big thing is just that a lot of people will tend to get on them just because it's easier to maintain muscle while you're cutting, so you can eat less calories and not worry about shredding a lot of that body or a lot of that muscle off. But gross. Right now, I think what's going to end up happening, I'm stating this now because the week's about to go on, but what's going to happen is I'm going to look fatter as we go along, because I should technically be in a slight deficit, very slight. And what'll happen is it'll leave from my muscle first before the fat. So what'll happen is my glycogen stores will go down, water in my muscle will go down. The muscle will appear flabbier because of that, because I won't be able to pump it up as much with blood and water. And then hopefully a little bit of body fat shredded in that process. And then we refeed, fill up those glycogen stores again. So hopefully that makes sense. Right now, I feel very, very fat. But like I said, the fasting's coming along pretty well. Like we got in, I did a little bit too much. I think I would probably say I got in about 4,200 calories yesterday. Which is also why, you know, on the weekends, and I'm not even going to say weekends, I'm going to say during the, just like if I've gone a few days doing pretty good with 4,000, then we'll have like a 4,500 cal day. I really don't need to think about it on the weekends like that, because that'll fuck me up. I need to do it by intuition, you know what I mean? But we'll just have to play it by ear. We'll stay around there for, I mean, we got still 2.5 months of playing around in this bulk / main gain, so we got plenty of time until we officially start cutting. But no more 5,000 calorie days. I don't want to be doing that at all. That shit's just too easy. Like I'm not one of those people that have any issues eating at all. Like I could do a 10,000 calorie day every day, not be a problem, right? But I'm gonna get in some bag work. I mean, I got my morning cardio in, but I feel like we got some extra energy I can expend, and it's been a day, so I want to go ahead and get that in. I'll probably record some content for you guys too in here, as far as like doing like maybe a cardio kickboxing workout, because you guys seem to like that anyway. So we'll get that out to y'all. But let me get this in, get some stretching in, and I'll see you guys in the car. All right, leg day has been accomplished. I did get some bag work, but I didn't get to record anything that I wanted to record as far as like the, you know, bag work stuff I said I was going to get done. This dude that I had met in there before, me and him got to chatting, and as you can see, there were people kind of coming in and out. I was like, it's getting busy. I am here a little bit later than usual, so this is about when it starts getting kind of busy. So that's on me. But that dude's cool. I can't remember his freaking name, or I'd shout him out. I want to say Connor. I don't know. I keep meeting new people here as I work out here. You know, I'm about two months in or so going here, a little over actually. No, actually about 2 months in going here. So yeah, I'm starting to make some friends. It's kind of cool, kind of nice. But yeah, that dude was cool. He's telling me he was doing like gymnastics and stuff. And how he was about to get he was able to do backflips for the first time in his life and stuff like that. I was like, dude, that's actually kind of sick. I've always wanted to do that. Like that was one of the first things I ever got into was parkour. Before I ever even got into MMA, I was into parkour, which I was fucking 300 pounds trying to get into parkour. So obviously shit did not last, but I don't know, maybe nowadays I could probably get into it or something. But dude was also telling me about like TRT. I guess he said he was on it. And he was telling me like the prices for TRT, like the levels and ranges. So
something I want to do soon is I do want to get a testosterone test and see what my testosterone levels are. That way, if I do decide to go ahead and do TRT, because if I want to do a PED ever, I would like to do it under the supervision of some kind of doctor with some kind of blood work to back it, you know. And so I was kind of getting some information from it and getting an idea of like what the numbers are going to be and stuff like that. So sometime relatively soon, I would like to go ahead and get like a testosterone test, which you can do that at freaking Walgreens. Granted, they're like $100, but you don't have to go to a doctor's office for that. You can actually just get that tested. I believe. I'd have to look into that. But, you know, after this this competition, it's something we may be looking into. But obviously, I want to see what we can get done naturally first. So, staying natural for sure until at least that competition. Trust me, again, if anything happens, I will let y'all know. Y'all will be the first people to know about the process, because I want to document this process honestly. So that way anyone that watches it, and me, when I watch it in the future, can understand like what the data was, you know? Data's no use if it's untruthful data, you know what I mean? But anyways, as far as like what's all left to eat, man, I honestly ate a little bit too much this morning. So it's probably also a big reason why I was feeling so chubby today. But again, as far as training the legs, I think it's going to be good to get in most of my carbs in before my workout. And then I kind of keep the high protein up after the workout to keep me full, which it works pretty damn well, especially when I eat that meal like around, I'm honestly eating my last meal around 9 p.m. and then I'm going to fucking bed, you know? God, I can't see out of this eye. Damn, I literally can't see out of this eye. Anyways. Bro, this dude has his fucking door open. I'm telling y'all, I hate the city. God damn. People drive like fucking monsters here. Woo! Anyways, as far as like what I'm about to go eat is my fucking God damn, dude. Whatever's in my eyes driving me nuts. My eyes are watering. Milk. I know milk's on the agenda for sure. Because I remember when I do like 2 cans, god damn, dude, this thing in my eye is driving me nuts. But when I do 2 cans of chicken, dude, I'm getting in 150 plus grams of protein, you know? So, that being said, you know, it's not like I'm not eating any protein. Holy shit. Sorry. That stuff in my eyes are really getting me right now. Now it's getting hot. But when I'm getting that much protein in, man, you know, I'm getting in roughly like 50, it's usually anywhere between 50 to 80 grams pre-workout, even though I'm eating like 2,000 calories. After that, you know, I'm eating a high protein chicken and rice, which again, at least 150 grams if I'm doing 2 cans of chicken. So 80 plus 150, it's 230 right there, you know? I don't really need a full protein shake after that. All I really have to do is like 2 cups of milk and I'm good to go, you know? So I'm literally about to go drink me, I think, a cup and a half of milk and a bag, small little fun-sized bag of cookies. Oh shit, y'all got turned, I didn't even realize that. We good? Oh my God, that thing in my eye finally fucking, another big thing, dude. I've got to invest in, so it's got to be like a fucking expense I have to invest in myself. I have got to get some fucking sunglasses. Like, oh my God. Like, see these blue eyes, bro? I got blue eyes. I can't see shit when I'm driving sometimes. Like, it is driving me bananas. Holy shit, and it's about to get summer, so I can't be fucking around with that, man. I don't know what happened to my other sunglasses. We used to have them all the fucking time, and they're gone now, and I think I got an eyelash in my eye. So I'm going to end the vlog now before I have a panic attack. But I will see you guys tomorrow for tomorrow's back day. It should be fun. We're going to go a little bit more aggressive for the back tomorrow. So, yeah, see you guys there. Peace.